All right, everybody, so we're back. Last lesson, you were learning chords. A couple lessons ago, you were learning C, F, and G. Then you learned D, E, A, and B. And then the last lesson, I taught you were the black chords up here with the sharps and flats. So C sharp, E flat, A flat. Then you learned F sharp was kind of by itself over here, all black keys. You learned B flat was 1 up, 2 down. So you've been learning those. Hopefully you've been learning them. If not, go back and keep practicing until you get really familiar with that. Go over that little practice over and over. Today I'm going to teach you minors. So all the chords we learned before are what you would call major chords. C, like a C major, just F, just regular, just major chords. I'm going to teach you minor chords. You've probably heard like minor chords are very eerie, right? So like if I play something like a major chord, it sounds very pretty, like right? I'm just doing C and F major chords back and forth. It sounds really pretty. If I play minor chords are what like scary movies. It sounds eerie. Watch, I'm just going to change my C to C minor and watch, it sounds eerie. See, that sounds eerie, right? So that's a minor chord. So you hear the difference just in the sound. But I'm going to teach you today how to figure out how to play a minor chord. So you knew how to play a C major, but if I told you to play a C minor, there's a very easy trick. Again, I teach very easy. I'm not going all into theory and this and that. I'm just going to tell you a basic step to make a minor chord. Is all you do is, here's your fingers, right? Your C chord. All you're going to do is, I'm going to tell you, take your second finger right here, this E, and go back a half step. When I say half step, that might be confusing because you haven't heard that yet. Each note is a half step. So every 2 is 1, right? It's like 50 cents. So this is a step. So if I said go a half step up from C, a half step up is right here to C sharp. If I said go a full step up from C, it's 2, right? So 1, 2. So a full step up from C is D. A half step up from D is D sharp. A half step back from E, a half step back from E is E flat. So when I do a C chord, if I tell you take your second finger and go back a half step, it's going to go from here to here. Does that make sense? So now you have C, E flat, and G. This now becomes a C minor. So you went from a C major to a C minor. So if I tell you play an A minor, you go, oh, okay, I know how to play an A. It's over here. So now I'm going to take this finger back, my second finger back a half step. So now it's an A minor. And you could hear the difference. It sounds very eerie, right? So there's my A minor, those 3 chords. So I'm going to put the chords up for you now, some majors and minors. I want you to go back and forth. So if I told you to play an F sharp minor, how would you do that? First of all, you'd find F sharp, right? Here's my F. Here's my F sharp up here. You remember, it's all black keys, right? All black notes. So if I want you to minor it, you take your second finger, go back a half step. So which is A now. Here's my F sharp minor. So that's it right there. So that's your lesson for today, minor chords. Go ahead and pause this video. Go through these chords. Remember which ones are minors. Remember which ones are majors. You remember all your majors. If not, go back and practice it. But again, your minors, all you do is take your second finger, make it go back a half step. That makes a minor. Very simple. There's your lesson.